But you know what? No regrets.
Right.
No regrets. Because
So
that
Nintendo
was,
starts
something
soon
that brought
with
us
the
together. Whether
Direct,
it be in an epic battle, somehow.
E3 Direct presentation. I expect Legend of Zelda news, Skyward Sword news, and I expect Splatoon 3 news. I don't think I have all that much else to expect from them, really, which is a hard thing to say. Right, Smash Bros. I think we're getting 2 characters. I think we're getting both characters now. It seems right. What other things? There have been talk of a new Fire Emblem, a new Donkey Kong made by the ones that made Super Mario Odyssey. Of course, most likely 2D based on the rumors. Somewhat sad, but it is what it is. Do I expect something out of the norm? Like, there have obviously been talks about both ARMS 2, lesser so to Mario Party 2. They are both the same team, so one or the other. I don't think both. Oh. It starts on Twitch.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
There we go.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide as well.
The Nintendo Switch system is now in its 5th year,
Right.
and many people around the world are
on.
playing games on it.
It works.
Nintendo Switch is being enjoyed by a wide range of players
It
spanning
works.
all ages and all levels of gaming experience. Thank you all very much. We've been able to offer a wide variety of games on the system, not just from Nintendo, but also from our many development and publishing partners. I hope that each of you watching this Nintendo Direct will be able to find a game that suits your personal tastes.
Today, we have news on upcoming Nintendo Switch games, and we'll be focusing on a selection of games releasing this year.
Right, they're obviously
We hope
pro,
you
but
enjoy
they
it.
said they wouldn't talk about hardware.
Okay, to begin.
Also, I
take a look
don't
at
think
this
pro
video.
is a thing for a bit longer. Not actual gameplay footage, this is the Smash Bros. Yeah? Oh, wait, Tekken. This is one of the Tekken guys. Right. I see you. Ah. That's a cool add-on. Actually, it's a pretty surprising one. No one have mentioned him at all as an option. Does he just defeat every single character and go throw them? Oh, that was a bit funny. Hey, but yeah, this is actually a really really surprising because no one was talking about him. No one. They were almost talking Crash Bandicoot and all the obvious things. But no one was even talking about Tekken at all. Tekken.
Kazuya Mishima wins.
No one was talking about this game to join Smash. I mean, he can just fly back up, can't he? Yeah.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited and
that.
the director of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game.
Good
Kazuya
character
Mishima from the fighting game
well-known.
series Tekken will join the battle. Surprise! I'll go over the details
Yeah,
at a
it
later
is
date,
a
so
surprise.
please sit tight.
I'm
For
actually
today,
really happy
though,
about
we've
that.
prepared a short video to showcase Kazuya's
Unlike
moves in
if
Super
it
Smash
was
Bros.
Crash Bandicoot,
Ultimate.
it would
Please
be
take a
cool,
look.
but it's something everyone expected, at least in the West. Which is a thing that a lot of people seem to forget when they talk about it. At least over here. Oh yes, Rayman got such a high chance, only that he wasn't popular in Japan at all, from what I know. No, this is cool. Unexpected. I do enjoy that. Obviously the characters everyone has been talking about would be cool to have as well, but this is this feels more interesting because no one was talking about it.
This feels like Tekken. No, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'll talk about the fighter more in a future presentation. We still have to record it first, actually.
Oh.
The air date is shown below. Please stay tuned.
Not so far off.
Thank you, Mr. Sakurai.
Well, we got the fighter
will join
from
the
Street
fight in
Fighter,
Super Smash Bros.
from
Ultimate.
King of Fighters, and from
Please look
Tekken.
forward to seeing how Kazuya, who has experienced many harsh battles
So,
across the Tekken
all
series,
we're missing is
will fight
Scorpion.
in this game.
I guess.
All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
For the big fighter games.
Your choices matter in these emotional, supernatural tales.
I hope really the recording is good. I set this up all as quick as I possibly could as I came home. But it was a late day at work. Not fully late, but Life is Strange. I already talked about what I thought about that at Microsoft's presentation. No, not at Microsoft, at Square Enix. For some reason they had this on their show.
Life is Strange True Colors launches on Nintendo Switch September 10th. And Life is Strange Remastered Collection comes to Nintendo Switch later this year. There's something for everyone on the Nintendo Switch system. You are Star-Lord, leading a legendary band of heroes for hire in this thrilling action-adventure
I haven't
game.
watched
Jump on a wild ride
Capcom's
across the
presentation
cosmos,
yet
overwhelm opponents with
because
Star-Lord's daring combat style.
it was
encounter
too late
iconic and
yesterday
original
when
Marvel
it aired.
characters. You'll call the shots for the unpredictable
Yeah.
Guardians as you face cosmic threats to save the
Yeah, I'm
galaxy.
talking about
You
that
got
now
this.
because I have no interest in this.
Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh,
blasts
but
onto
at least
Nintendo
it won't
Switch October
take
26th.
as much time as it did at the
Worms
last
everywhere. In this real-time arena-based shooter, you'll squish your invertebrate opponents in 32-player cross-platform combat, play in
Oh.
daily challenges, battle modes, and seasonal events to worm your way up the ranks.
Worms Battle
Plus,
Royale.
the Patchwork Bear outfit, exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version, will be available for free for 2 weeks after launch. A new map, Spaceport Showdown, launches with Worms
You know,
Rumble, wriggling onto Nintendo Switch.
I'm
June
alright
23rd.
with this.
Get a 25%
It's a new
discount when you
form of
pre-order the
Battle
game
Royale
starting
games.
today
I-
on Nintendo eShop.
I'm not too interested in Battle Royale, but the 2D Battle
fantastical realm of
Royale
Or
might
Canon
be
awaits.
something I wanna try out.
As you explore this fully hand-painted
I think
world,
the thing
you'll
with
customize
Battle
a team
Royale,
of
most of
demigods
them
and
are
unleash devastating attacks
just
and captivating
shooters.
turn-based combat.
Not too interested in shooters
Astria Ascending launches on Nintendo
overall,
Switch September
but
30th.
yeah, I guess.
Return to the funny, charming, and quirky world of 2 Point County. In the wholesome management sim 2 Point Campus, you'll build and
Right,
run
we
your
saw
very own
this
university
also.
the way you want it. Lots of
I didn't
creative
really
tools are
comment
at your
about it. It
disposal
looks
to make the
interesting.
school yours and
I
take
haven't
your
played
educational
the
empire
2
to the
Point
next
Hospital,
level.
but
Enrollment for 2 Point Campus starts on Nintendo Switch next year.
yeah, probably something I would like to try.
A beloved series rolls into its 20th anniversary this year.
Well, Super Monkey Ball. Never played any of these. I've heard good things about the first one, but everyone was talking bad about the remastered one that came out for Nintendo Switch. So I weren't too all interested in buying it. But if this is a collection of them all, that would be a different thing. That I would probably buy. Probably a lot of people that are real hyped for this. And people did say that they should have just remastered first and second one on those instead of the one they did the remaster, so...
Go bananas when Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
Right. Yeah. I'd probably buy that.
It's a blast from parties past, and you're invited. Ready for another round of Mario Party mayhem?
And
Of course
people
you
start
are. It's a
screaming,
superstar collection
yes!
of Mario
Yes!
Party boards and
Finally!
minigames.
And such.
Live
Never
up
played
on
Mario
5
Party.
classic boards from the Nintendo
Haven't
64
no-
era, including Peach's
Haven't
birthday
really
cake
have
and
anyone
Space
to play
Land.
it with.
Each board is packed with zany events guaranteed
this-
to keep you on your toes. And when we say zany,
Yeah,
we
this
mean
is a thing everyone
it. Connect blocks
screams for right now.
And
I
give
already
facelifts?
know it.
in hilarious over-the-top minigames, all of which support button controls. With 100 minigames from the Mario Party series catalog, you'll have a blast in this all-star fun fest. Here's a little party favor. All game modes work with online play. Even
Good
if you're
job,
partying
Nintendo.
solo,
You're learning.
You can randomly
You're
match
learning.
with other partygoers
Congratulations.
worldwide. Playing a board game online with friends?
Yeah,
Save
this
your
is something I
progress
could
mid-game,
play
grab a
if
snack,
it's online.
then resume the festivities.
Of course, Nintendo
Stickers
need us
are
with
also available
friends
to
and
communicate
stuff
with
like that,
others.
so...
It's time to party
Ugh,
in Mario Party
maybe I can live
Superstars,
stream it.
launching on
Get
the
some
Nintendo
people
Switch
from
system
live
October
stream and
29th.
play with me or something.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, today?
What did you think?
Or was it just
Before we
pre-orders? I
show
was
this
talking,
next
I
trailer,
wasn't
I'd
listening
like to
the
say
last
one
bit.
thing. Currently, we're working hard on the latest game in the Metroid Prime series, Metroid Prime 4, which we previously announced. But today, we'd like to introduce another new entry in the Metroid franchise.
New, alright, so it's
Please
not
take
the
a look.
Metro Prime trilogy. I don't believe Metro Prime trilogy is going to happen. He said new. This is the 2D one everyone was talking about. Metroid 5. And people are hyping up, and I am actually pretty hyped for this as well. Once again, never played Metroid. It looks like an interesting game franchise. And yeah, I feel I'm going to play this. The suit is different from what it usually is. I do like the red, Metroid the red. Ah. Yeah, I do like the look of this. They took the attack thing from the remake. I wanted to play the remake, but I hope they release the remake that they released for 3DS to Switch. Stealth. But they also showed one of those bird creatures. I know that about Metroid, that Samus was raised by a race of bird people, and they showed a live one there. When is this taking place? See it on Treehouse. Yeah. Oh. Relatively
soon. The trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19 years. The brand new Metroid Dread game. As the name Dread implies, this is a Metroid game with a new feel, showcasing a variety of threats that Samus will encounter. It's scheduled to be released on October 8th, so it won't be too long until launch.
Yeah.
On that same day, we'll also be releasing amiibo figures for Samus
Those
and
look
the Emmy,
good.
the robot seen in the video. Let's move on to
I
more
have just
Nintendo
started
Switch headlines.
collecting amiibo, so I'm a bit after.
These familiar franchises are back on Nintendo Switch.
But yeah, it does look good.
Get ready to get
Especially that
down
Samus
in the latest
one.
Just Dance game.
And I don't care, and I probably shouldn't mute this, and so maybe even take it off the screen, because Ubisoft. Oh, right. Something else.
Beating onto Nintendo Switch. Blast your way through nearly 30 over-the-top tracks.
Cruising.
Up to 4 players can race together, so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road. Cruisin' Blast launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Cruising? Isn't that the game?
It's the ultimate Dragon Ball Z experience.
Yeah, it's showing up properly.
Relive the story of Goku and other Z fighters through 4 sagas in this action RPG.
Like
Sega,
Cruising USA,
protect
isn't
the
that
Earth
an
from
old
invasion
Nintendo
by Vegeta
franchise?
and Nappa. Frieza, take a stand
Is that the
against the
sequel
evil
to
Emperor.
that?
Cell, battle the androids in a fight to the death. Majin Buu, an epic showdown with the most fearsome foe. Along with the main story, you can explore the vast world of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, why not help out the locals? Or collect ingredients for delicious meals. You could always train to acquire new skills, too. There are lots of things to keep you busy. The boss battle episodes, A New Power Awakens Parts 1 and 2 is also included. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, plus a New Power Awakens set punches its way onto Nintendo Switch September 24th.
Right.
Grab a golf club and get ready to tee off.
Let's see this then. A bit more news about this.
The Mario Golf Super Rush game launches soon.
Yes, very soon.
Here's a quick glimpse into each of the modes.
That would be nice.
Standard golf.
Of course.
Take your time to read the wind and terrain on the greens.
Nice shot.
Hit different types of shots and aim for under par.
Nice birdie.
Speed golf. Smack your ball, then chase after it. Be
What's
the
up
first to get
with
your ball in the
Mario's
hole.
boulder? It was jumping.
Outpace your rivals
In
with
the
special
air.
dashes and special shots. Battle golf. Duke it out over 9 flag-marked holes in an obstacle-filled arena. Capture 3 flags to win.
Battle Royale Gold.
Golf Adventure. Go from rookie to pro with your Mii character.
At some point maybe we're
Golfing
getting a
challenges
bit
that await
overhand
may surprise you.
over our heads with
And
this.
here's some news. Free updates are planned for future release, including additional courses and playable characters.
Yeah, that
The
is
fairway's
usually
almost
what you do
open.
with these games.
Set your tee time and get ready to
Nintendo,
ace
so
those
that's not
shots
surprising.
in Mario Golf Super Rush, swinging onto the Nintendo Switch system June 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Ready for the ride of a lifetime? Welcome to the vast and vibrant world of Monster Hunter.
So far this is a good
As a
direct,
rider in this
they haven't
RPG
stayed
adventure,
too long on
you'll
anything.
explore diverse landscapes by riding your Monstie, a monster companion. Gather materials such
Monstie.
as honey and ore, then use them to craft items for your journey. But beware of the many monsters roaming about. Some are docile, but others may suddenly ambush you. To fight, you'll team up with your Monstie and use weapons and skills to overwhelm enemy monsters in turn-based battles.
Oh, so
Win,
it's
and
an
you'll be rewarded with their
RPG.
materials,
I didn't
which
know
can be
that.
forged into new weapons and armor.
I know about the normal Monster Hunter
is
and
that
I
an
know
egg?
that it's
You might be able to hatch a
a
new
spin-off, but
Incredibly powerful Monsties can also hatch from rare
Ah.
eggs. Need more traveling
so
buddies?
it's a monster
Join up
collecting
with
game,
friends for co-op
like
multiplayer quests and battles.
Pokemon or something.
Buckle up,
Right,
Ryder.
Pokemon,
It's going
that
to be
I
a
didn't
real
mention
monster of an
what I
adventure.
think about how it will show
Monster
up
Hunter
here.
Stories 2: Wings of Ruin
I think it
soars
will be a
onto
quick
Nintendo Switch
mention,
July 9th.
they usually have their own directs
You can
for
play the free
Pokemon.
demo on June 25th and carry over your
Simple
save data
enough.
to the full game. Here's a new game from the head of a certain company.
Right, WarioWare.
Did you miss me? Hey, what do you mean? Who am I? It's a me, Wario.
They were
And
talking
it's a
about
finally
this,
ready,
the
a brand
people
new
got
game
surveys
from
about
my
it.
company. Check it out. You get to control me. Time to do this. Look at me go. Whack, rats. Check out these chumps. They came back and they have wonderful new talents. Throw that stick thing. Not bad. Use the spinny whatchamacallit. Ha! Nailed it. Same micro game, different abilities.
Oh. Well, that might be
I
interesting.
almost forgot some big news. 2 people can play together at the same time. So play nice or else. Eh? Not nice. All right, you. Yes, you, the one watching this. Better
Yes.
get ready for some micro game mayhem.
The WarioWare Get It Together game launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system
Right.
September 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Well, that's cool.
What you just saw was the trailer for WarioWare. Get it together.
Right, sure.
In the latest installment of this series, there are new microgames that let you control Wario and his friends. There is also a 2-player co-op mode, which greatly expands the gameplay. It's releasing in the near future, so stay tuned. Next, please take a look at this.
Shin Megami Tensei
As a high school student living in Tokyo,
5?
your life is fairly normal.
I forgot. It's the new one.
But that reality is upended.
The one that
After you
has
get
been
pulled
teased since the
into a
release of the
different
Nintendo
dimension.
Switch. They take a long time with these games because of the persona.
Another Tokyo exists. A post-apocalyptic world where angels and demons reside. Suddenly, you fuse with a mysterious figure, gaining the power to fight demons. What lies ahead in this alternate realm?
Usually they don't fuse.
The world is now transformed.
As far as I
into a
know, usually they
sprawling,
don't
demon-infested
fuse with the
wasteland.
demon. It's
Though friendly
I think
demons do
the
exist
one
here, many are hostile. And
the
will
remake
attempt to
one,
destroy you.
the one that recently got the
Harness your
remake on
newfound
Nintendo
powers to
Switch.
fight demons using
The
a
main character in
command-based
that
system.
fused
Finding
with the
their weak
demon,
point
and he's
is
special
key.
because he was
By
the only
targeting
one
it,
so
the
far.
number of consecutive
the main
actions you can
character.
perform in a combo will increase.
Well, there are several main characters.
Though demons are formidable opponents, you may be able to recruit them via negotiations, which begin when you open a conversation with them.
I like his stuff there, the main character.
If a negotiation is successful, a demon will become a powerful ally. In some cases, by rejecting a demon's request, they may feel motivated and join you as an ally. Demons that do join will fight alongside you and grow stronger. By fusing demon allies, another demon can be created. The newly fused demon's innate abilities will vary.
Hopefully this
granting
will
you a
do good,
powerful
so
ally,
the
customized
Shin
to your
Megami
needs and
Tensei
playstyle.
will grow a bit, that series, and
Challenge
not
the
stand
many
in the
demons
shadow
roaming
of
this
its
post-apocalyptic world by harnessing the
spin-off
power of your
Persona.
own.
Because a lot of people like Shin Megami Tensei, I know that.
What destiny will you choose?
I haven't really played it. I like Persona
Shin
a whole
Megami
lot,
Tensei
but I
5
feel
will launch
bad for the Shin
exclusively on
Megami
Nintendo
Tensei
Switch
people
November
that
12th.
don't really get all that
Pre-orders
much.
for the physical version begin June 21st.
That was the latest trailer for Shin Megami Tensei 5 from Atlas. This is the newest game in
I'm
the
looking
series.
forward to
Please
watching
look
some
forward to
reaction
future
videos
updates.
after this of this Nintendo
Let's see a
Direct.
few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
One shot plays. Oh,
Celebrate 10
Danganronpa.
years of Danganronpa in despair.
Talking about one shot plays. Yeah, that's how I got to see their videos from the first time via Danganronpa. Yeah, they are above Shin
3 games
Megami
in the
Tensei
deadly
10, so that
Danganronpa
would be
series
fun
are
to
coming to
see.
Nintendo Switch.
I am this school.
Monokuma, the self-proclaimed school headmaster, has trapped
Is it all
you
in
and other
one
high school
or
students in a game
separately?
of literal life and death.
Or are they all
Unfortunately,
digital?
the only way out of the school and this lethal game is to betray the other students. And so it begins.
A body has been discovered.
When a student meets their demise, a class trial will take place to reveal the culprit.
You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
Telling you, I had no idea.
They probably moved the body there.
Use the evidence you've
I
gathered
actually
to
don't
review
have any
contradictions
with
and
the
find the guilty
Danganronpa
party.
games. I always thought about playing them, but I already watched them, so it felt like sorta.
Are you okay?
What are you wearing, Nagito?
Plus, the board game from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony has been expanded into a standalone game.
Oh,
Danganronpa S Ultimate Summer Camp. An all-star cast of characters from the Danganronpa series will come together to battle at a tropical resort.
I don't.
Who's the strongest of them all in this ultimate beach brawl? The 4-game collection Danganronpa Decadence launches as a physical exclusive on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Right.
All 4 games will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
Huh. Right.
We hope you're not afraid of ghosts.
Yeah, I'm going to buy that. Obviously, I don't have any Danganronpa games because I watch that whole new thing. That's interesting. Fatal Frame.
In this horror,
I just realized
we'll uncover the mysteries
this is
surrounding
Fatal
the
Frame,
ethereal
right?
but deadly
Everyone
Rocky
freaked
Comet,
out
believed
earlier
to be at the
this
center of many
year when they
disappearances.
saw the Pachinko
Ghosts
machine of
frequent this mountain.
Fatal Frame
Your only defense
be
is a
released,
camera that
because
can repel
why
and
would you
cast
make
the
a
mountain.
why would you make a Pachinko
Face
machine when
your
I'm
fears as you explore a
looking
variety of
forward to this
unsettling
horror game?
locations. This
I'm
spine-chilling
I
story
wanna play
features
this.
various protagonists, letting you experience the game
This
from different
direct is
perspectives.
great.
New costumes and photo modes are
A
included.
short
in this version.
clip of
Can
all
you
the
investigate
games,
Mount Hikami?
some
And
we
stay
already
alone.
know about, obviously, but
Fatal
that's
Frame,
because they're
Made
going
in
last.
Black
And
Water creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
things I haven't heard about,
These
any
games and
rumors
DLC are
about,
coming soon.
and
Some even today.
some today.
Your war is not over. Raise hell in the first campaign expansion for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1. Deeper and more challenging combat awaits
Yeah.
as you eliminate Hell's newest threats in demon-infested ruins and rain-swept terrain. The fate of the cosmos is in your hands. Get slaying when this campaign expansion launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, that's nice.
Get ramped up for 2 iconic skateboarding games fully remastered
Right,
in HD.
I saw the tweet thing,
Skate to
Nintendo
era-defining
and Skate
jams
did.
as the legendary Tony Hawk and a roster of new and returning pros. Take your sessions on the go with all the
So this
original game
isn't
modes
really all that support.
and compete
But yeah,
locally
this
or online
direct
to
is
show off your
great.
tricks against other skaters. Drop in
No
to Tony
prolonged
Hawk's Pro
videos
Skater
of any
1
of
and
the
2,
games.
launching on Nintendo Switch
I
June
haven't feel
25th.
that any one
Pre-orders
of the
are
videos
available
have been
now
too
on
long
Nintendo
at least.
eShop.
Great
After 4,000
variety,
years,
lots of
Sateki, the Witch Queen, has
new
risen from
games
the
that
dead, and only
haven't
one
heard
group of
about
heroes can
and
stop
no.
her. The Strange Brigade. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast
No
through an army
rumors
of
about
mummified
either.
monstrosities while solving
I like
puzzles
this.
in booby-trapped dungeons. Go it alone or team up with other daring adventurers in local wireless
Release all
co-op
the
and
stress
online
from the
play.
day at work.
Expect the unexpected when Strange Brigade launches on Nintendo Switch later today. It's a new adventure of cosmic proportions.
Right, this will be interesting to see if we get
Mario
some
and
more
his friends
news
will team
about
up with the Rabbids once again to restore order to the galaxy. Our heroes must stop a mysterious new evil from plunging the universe into chaos. Rabbid Rosalina joins them. Wait, is she bored already? Explore planets filled with quirky residents and even quirkier secrets. And in this fresh take on the tactical genre, our heroes can run freely around the battlefield, creating new strategic and chaotic possibilities. So aim for victory with a little help from your friends. Wait, who's that? Well, one thing's certain.
Sounded
This is
a
gonna
bit
be one heck
angry
of a
about that.
galactic adventure. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches into space or onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Yeah, sure. Game footage not finished. Oh! Oh! I can hear the screams already. New advance. Actually, they just called Nintendo Wars, but everyone called them Advance Wars. I want this. I wanna play this.
Thrilling stories.
The live
memorable
2D,
characters, and vibrant gameplay are in store as you lead the commanding officers to
The
victory.
live 2D characters are a bit weird, but
Play the first 2 Advance Wars campaigns in Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Marching on to
Reboot
Nintendo
Camp.
Switch this
Alright, it's a
holiday.
remake.
Pre-orders
Great,
begin
I haven't
today
played the other
on
two, but
Nintendo
I
eShop.
always wanted to. They looked
How
fun.
is everything? All right. This next segment will be our last announcement of the day. Please take a look.
Right. The expansion pass for this. Looks not all that great to end up on, but the rest of this have been great. A bit of lag and footage failing. Not so hype about this end part, but the rest have been great. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that there were only one Smash Bros. Character reveal.
Hello there.
Good
I'm
day,
Eiji
sir.
Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you've just seen is a trailer for the first wave of DLC for the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity expansion pass
Yes.
from Koei Tecmo Games. It will follow Link and his allies through more battles that took place 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you'll look forward to it. I have a few more things to share with you all today. We'll begin with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD game, which
Right,
launches
I
next
expected
month.
this.
You'll immerse yourself in the role of Link by using 2 Joy-Con controllers for intuitive motion controls, or by playing in handheld mode, wielding the sword via flicking the stick and button-only controls. This game depicts the oldest era in the Legend of Zelda series, the story of how it all began. What is the origin of the Master Sword? Why did a woman named Zelda become the legend for future generations? These will all be unraveled in this game.
Isn't that a bit of spoilers?
We hope you're looking forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
That part right there in the end.
Next up.
Ooh!
Here's a little something you might like.
I
This
do.
is a Game & Watch system that lets you play 3 games in the Legend of Zelda series.
3?
This year, the original Legend of Zelda game reaches its 35th anniversary.
Yes.
While we don't have any campaigns or other Nintendo Switch games planned, we've been working on this Game & Watch system as a special
Alright.
item to help mark the occasion and reflect fondly on the earliest days of The Legend of Zelda. It will come with the first game in the series, The Legend of Zelda,
Of course.
Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link,
The odd one out.
and the Game Boy version of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening game,
The one you
as
remastered.
well as a special version of the Game & Watch title Vermin, starring Link as the playable character. So that's 4 games on
Huh.
one system, from longer Legend
That's
of Zelda
cool.
games to the pick-up-and-play game Vermin.
But no other titles, huh?
In addition, regarding the
And
watch
there went
functionality for
all
Game
the
& Watch
rumors
system,
about the
we've added a
new
playable clock based on the
double
Legend of
release
Zelda,
of the HD Twilight
and an
Princess and
interactive
HD.
timer themed after Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Oh, I like that.
You can play
What
with both
did I
of them by
say?
taking control of Link.
HD Twilight Princess and HD
We hope you'll enjoy playing this Game & Watch system
Wind Waker.
whenever and wherever you'd like.
Is it called? It's called that.
All right.
At first I
here's the
thought
last
Breath
thing we
of
have to
the
show you.
Wild, but that's wrong.
This is the sequel
Both
to The
has
Legend of
to
Zelda Breath of
has
the
to
Wild.
do with wind.
2 years have passed since we first announced this game, and we've been unable to share anything with you in that time.
Right.
However, development has been steadily progressing. For today, we've prepared some new footage to show a bit more of the game.
Right.
Please take a look.
Name and release date. Ganon Awakens. And there went the rumors for playable as Zelda. Oh. Oh. So, people that said that it had been too long just to be in. Was that a rewind feature? Altered gravity? Right? Yeah. So, when is it releasing, good sir? Give me a release date. Give me a name and the release date. I want that. Give it to me. Now. Come on now. Don't fade. Alright.
So, what did you think? This time around,
It's
the
all
setting
right.
for the adventure has been expanded to include the skies above
2022. I
Hyrule.
expected as
We'd
much.
like to ask you to wait a bit longer. We're aiming for a 2022 release, so I hope you'll look forward to it.
How
We
was that?
didn't get a name.
That's all
but
for this Nintendo
it's
Direct.
alright.
We are diligently continuing development on a number of other games we didn't show today. I hope you'll continue looking forward to what's in store on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching.
Any reason it stays this long?
Hi everyone, I'm Doug Bowser from Nintendo of America, and I'm here with Nate Bildorf, who leads our Treehouse team. As you know, at Nintendo, we're all about creating experiences that deliver surprises and smiles. And I have to say, I found myself smiling through that entire presentation, thinking about how many unique games we'll be able to share with everyone in the weeks and months ahead. Nate, that last clip was incredible. So many questions. Where do we start? What did you think?
Oh, well, Doug, they had me at the first mysterious red tendril. You know what a massive Zelda fan I am. But that's 2022. And I'm frankly just looking forward to seeing all the games that are in the pipeline just over the next couple months for Nintendo Switch. We've got Mario Party Superstars, WarioWare Get It Together, the expansion for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, Mario Golf
what
Super
did I
Rush,
think of this
Advanced Wars 1+2
Nintendo Direct
Reboot
E3?
Camp, and of course,
It was
Metroid
great.
Dread. I am
Several
just not
new
gonna get
games
any
that
work done,
haven't
you should
even
know.
been rumored
That's okay,
about
I think
yet.
I may be in the same camp.
Surprises.
And Mario Golf Super Rush launches in just
Games
a
to
few
look
weeks
forward
on June
to.
25th. By the way,
Remastered of
do you know
all
why
games,
Luigi brings
new
2 pairs of
games
pants to the
coming
golf
back.
course with him?
Not new games coming back, old games coming back
We are.
with new
In
games.
case he gets a hole in one. But seriously, everyone,
It's
this
great.
game is just packed with
Great.
content.
I think.
You can play in standard golf mode, but then there's also
I don't think
speed
anything
golf,
can be a
battle
10 out
golf,
of 10
the
really.
golf adventure mode,
But this
and
is
the option to
close.
play with buttons or motion
9
controls.
out of 10
And you can
at
play with up
the
to 4
very
people
least.
locally
This was.
or online. I can say this one is definitely going to
I'm
take up the majority of
surprised
my
that
summer gaming
they
time.
didn't release the not release, but they showed off the second Super Smash Bros. Character either. They just showed off one in the beginning, and it was a surprise one as well, which is fun because everyone has put out so many rumors and leaks, supposedly leaks.
Absolutely, I'm
And,
so looking forward to this. And we do have our Treehouse team on deck for a gameplay deep dive into Metroid Dread, WarioWare Get It
It's
Together,
not the character
and more
anyone
games in a
talked
mix of
about,
both
but
live
it's
and
a
pre-recorded
well-known
segments today.
character.
And I'd just like to say as we close how
And
deeply
it's
grateful we are to everyone watching today.
fun to see.
Thank you for sharing this time with us, and we hope you enjoy it.
Yep. Thanks again, everyone. We can't wait to hear what you think. And with that, I'll turn it over to Sakamoto-san and the Treehouse team.
Oof. Oh, great.
2D メトロイドの完全新作メトロイドドレッドをやっと発表できました。1980
Right, what's that going on? Let's go through this here a little bit. First is the Smash reveal. Kazuya. I can't say his name. Main Tekken fighter guy. Sort of main. His father also well known. Actually, his father was more rumored than he is. I think it's his father. Life is Strange, so I don't care about that. Worms Battle Royale. Yeah, it was also Guardians of the Galaxy in between there. Worms Battle Royale. Like I said, it's a new take on a Battle Royale with a 2D perspective. Sort of 2D. So I'm okay with this. I'm somewhat interested in it. I don't think I'm going to play it. Maybe, actually. Like I said, maybe I buy that. This game, 2D hand-drawn art style, RPG. It looks nice. Not too sure if I'm interested in playing it. This I am somewhat interested in playing. The build your right. This. Super Monkey Ball.
Go Bananas wins Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls onto Nintendo Switch October 5th.
Right.
A beloved.
So this game is what exactly? Super Monkey Ball 2, and Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. I think that's it. In this game, it's these 3 games. It obviously showed off a timeline thing in the beginning, but I think this is a master of the 3 first games. I guess that's what Deluxe means. It's the 3rd game.
When we say
Then there's Mario Party. I guess this is sort of Mario Party 100 re-release, remastered. The DS Mario Party 100 games, but with boards and stuff now as well.
Mean it.
The new Metroid 5 Dread. It looks interesting. I want that. I want to play that. Assured.
That was the trailer for the first new 2D Metroid game in roughly 19. Also be releasing.
New amiibos, and both looks great. Double pack. Yeah, like I said, I just started collecting amiibos myself, so I want these too. Especially like this Samus one. I really like the armor. I know she sometimes have different armors, but this seems completely new from everything I have seen her in before. Right, then there's Let's Dance, don't care about that.
November 4th.
And then there's this.
The arcade smash hit Cruisin' Blast is speeding onto Nintendo Switch.
Right, so
Blast
it's a
your way through nearly 30
really
over-the-top
it's
tracks.
a release from
Up to
a
4 players can race
arcade,
together,
I guess.
so pick your favorite vehicle and hit the road.
But it is a Nintendo
Cruisin' Blast
franchise,
launches
I'm
as a
pretty
console
sure.
exclusive on
Cruising.
Nintendo Switch this fall.
So this is a re-emergence
The ultimate
of a Nintendo franchise. Just checking.
Hello everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Yeah, still Nintendo Trios. Dragon Ball, Mario Golf. I think we have heard most everything about this already. Monster Hunter Stories. Am I right about that? Yeah, stories. The new WarioWare game. 2-player. It's certainly a different type of Wario game. Wario game. Normally you play small mini games. Yeah, and it's obviously the same as that. But you also seemingly play as characters in this one, and there's multiple ways to finish each minigame, with each of the characters have their own way, apparently, it seems. That's cool. Shin Megami Tensei, like I said, I've never played it, I've been more of a Persona fan. Looking forward to this release, I'm willing to try it. I hope it's good for the Shin Megami Tensei fans, so this series get a little bit more popular. I like his demon form. Sexy. Danganronpa? 10th anniversary. A limited time exclusive release, I presume, of all 4 games, plus
Nintendo Switch later this year. All 4 games will also be
Ultimate Summer Camp. Yeah, this. So all these 4 you can buy separately on the eShop, or buy them all collectively in one game, which is what I'm going to do. And I'm looking forward to this. I wanna play that. Fatal Frame. Wanna play this as well. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's a new game and not a
many
remastered.
disappearances. Ghosts frequent this mountain. Your only defense is a camera that can repel and cast them out. Face your fears as you explore a variety of unsettling locations. This spine-chilling story features various protagonists, letting you experience the game from different perspectives. New costumes and photo modes are included in this version. Can you investigate Mount Hikami and stay alive? Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, creeps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
That's fascinating, and I want
These games and DLC are coming soon. Some even today. In this thrilling adventure, you'll blast through an army of mummified monstrosities.
4-player co-op battle against a horde of enemies, aka Left 4 Dead, aka Back 4 Blood, aka there's so many of these now. Mario plus rabbits. This. Another remaster. Great one as well. Yeah, so it's not any new games from old franchises. There's There's remasters and re-release from arcade version. So I got that wrong. Obviously the Metro Prime 5 here. That's a new game. Don't know if I can call it an old franchise when one of a new game have been in development sort of throughout the whole Nintendo Switch life. But yeah, I guess you can count that maybe to make my statement accurate. So this is 1+2 Reboot Camp, right? The DLC here, I haven't played this game yet. I have it, I haven't played it yet. So I played a bit of the other one, Hyrule Warriors, on Wii U, and I got the the full thing for Switch, but I haven't played it on Switch yet. Skyward Sword, I thought that would come, and I was right, so I win, I guess. No new information about any new areas or something like that, so I think it's just going to be a straight up port of it, which it's fine by me. I wanna play it, and I never played it on Wii, so. Game & Watch system, I got the 35th Mario one. I'm obviously going to get this with 3 games on it. Now when they actually did one of these for Zelda, I'm a bit sad they didn't do one for Metroid. Maybe they think that Metro games would be a bit too hard to port to one of these little things. Imagine the first one would go well on a Game & Watch system. Breath of the Wild 2. Amazing look. A bit of Skyward Sword feel, really, this is. With all the islands and stuff. But you got the down on the ground as well. You got some new enemies. There were one... there were one interesting one. Not yet. Yeah, so you can be up in the sky or you can be down on the ground. That one. This is obviously some sort of guardian. It looks a lot different from the other guardians. But... oh wait, it's a hand boss. Look. Hand, eye. It's a hand boss. That might actually have interesting connotations to it. I mean, there were bosses in the other in Breath of the Wild, but maybe this could be a boss of the dungeon. It got a mark here as well, some sort of mark on its chest. It's not a normal mark. It's not like yeah, it's not any mark I think we ever have seen in Zelda. Huh. Yellow and almost look like a broom surrounded by a circle or something. This they have built upon this stone golem. They also just got one big horde, and that's a new thing. Right.
Show a bit more of the game. Please take a look.
That's Link's arm. Pretty sure. This is cool. Reverse time. Fire. You can breathe fire with it. Reverse time again. This alter gravity. Not alter gravity. You're still right side up. I guess this is how you get up to the islands. Through this. Actually, when I looked at one of those islanders, that was obviously where the Han boss was. Not exactly there, but up there. On one of those islands with those type of ruins.
2スーパーメトロイド。行ったこともない惑星で一人で行動するサムスに忍び寄る圧倒的な存在というように今までとは一味違う要素が追加されたメトロイドです。実はメトロイドドレッドのアイデアは
Right then. I will be right back. Right. So, I looked up when Bandai Namco will have the presentation. I saw that they were directly after Nintendo before, but I didn't think about the Treehouse Live thing Nintendo does. So they're really late for me. I can't watch that. So instead, I am going to watch the Capcom one I missed since it was too late for me before, and I do the same with Bandai Namco tomorrow or something. So let's begin.
Welcome to the Capcom E3 Showcase. I'm your host, Rachel Querico, aka Seltzer, and I'll be your guide as we walk through the latest releases, news, and updates from Capcom. We'll hear from the Resident Evil Village team, share some news from the world of Monster Hunter, and get the latest on Ace Attorney. Then we'll wrap up with some updates from our friends at Capcom Fighters.
Yeah, not
so what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Our first stop today, Resident Evil Village. The Resident Evil franchise continues to pioneer the latest and greatest in survival horror. The team has been blown away by the response to Resident Evil Village, which launched last month. It brought the world another chapter in this decades-long story as the franchise celebrates its 25th anniversary this year. I'm honored to be able to introduce Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village, with a special message for the fans.
Another time.
Bye-bye.
There's nothing to fear.
Where's Rose? She's everything to me.
I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest now.
Hi everyone, my name is Tsuyoshi Kanda, producer on Resident Evil Village. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank everyone who's played since we launched the game in May. We hope you're enjoying this new chapter in survival horror.
Because I haven't played
As a reminder, everyone who purchases Resident Evil Village will gain free access to our online multiplayer title, Resident Evil Re:Verse, where players go head-to-head with their favorite Resident Evil heroes and bioweapons. I'm now happy to announce that Resident Evil Re:Verse will go live next month across all supported platforms. So head into the fray to celebrate the Resident Evil 25th anniversary.
So it's get DLC.
Thank you, Kanda-san, for that wonderful update.
That's cool.
Next up, some long-awaited news from the world of Monster Hunter. Whether it's adventuring alongside monsters or battling them with friends, we've got something for you. First, let's dive into the brand new story-based RPG entry to the series, Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings of Ruin.
This was his fate. Red may have been strong and skilled, but against the awesome power of nature, he was merely a man. He never stood a chance.
Really?
All around, things just
Is
kept
that
getting
the word
worse.
you're going to use talking about the dead?
That Guardian Ratha had
It is what
survived
it sounds
and
like.
returned to Hekolu Island. I went there to see Red's old monster again. Then, of course, that's when I met you.
You were given Red's kinship stone and now a Rathalos egg. This is destiny.
This is the legendary monster, Ray's Wing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Many people believe there's a connection between the strange happenings and the wings of ruin. The pits are appearing everywhere, and they're emitting a strange light.
Well, I guess I got spoiled on the first game, actually, when I think about
What's this whole idea of forming kinship with monsters?
Because the main character...
How do you control them?
I guess was Red.
It's not about control. Monsters help riders
of
their own will.
Dead. So that's fun to know.
The bonds between monsters and riders are just like your bond with Tsukino.
And, yeah, nothing really that interesting.
What kind
that
of power does Ratha
seen.
really have? Why are all of these pits appearing? And who are those people who want to take Ratha for themselves?
I mean,
all
it's a legit red dragon, isn't it?
If
so
there's
I
worry
imagine
or
a
doubt
lot
in
of
your
people
voice,
would, want to
Ratha
take
will
it.
become anxious too. He needs to know that you will protect him no matter what.
I can sense the flames of his life force weakening. The burden of such great power is too much for his body to bear.
A voice. Can you hear it?
Riders can bond with monsters. Surely you can groove with fellow humans.
They have the power of kinship. They're friends. They're monsties. Humans carry the strength of everyone they meet. That makes them strong. My friends here taught me that. I believe in the strength of humanity.
Oh, it's evolving. Because I guess the monsters in Monster Hunter can do that. The quality went to shit all of a sudden. Even more amiibos. I don't know if I will ever get another Monster Hunter amiibos. They're all exclusive to Japan.
Looks pretty epic, right?
Much.
And how about that announcement? The canine companion Palamute from Monster Hunter Rise will be joining Monster Hunter Stories 2 as one of the new monsties in the first free title update coming soon after the game's release. You can get an early peek at the game with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin trial version starting on June 25th, which also carries your progress over to the full game release just a few weeks later on July 9th. That's not the only way to join the hunt. Millions of you made Monster Hunter Rise a huge success earlier this year, and we have even more content coming, including a new collaboration on the Rise. Let's find out more.
Let's go! This is for my fellow hunters!
Rathalos is no runt. Moon's blessing emerge. Get ready. I have a good feeling. What will it be? Moon's blessing emerge.
So the cross game, I guess. You get items from stories to regular. You get items from stories to Rise. Then you get things from Rise to stories. I mean, same world, so it makes sense. World. Can't say it for some reason.
Tamura is like my second home.
You think you can take on Rondine?
There has never been a better time to be a Monster Hunter fan, with all the new updates to Monster Hunter Rise and the launch of Monster Hunter Stories 2 this summer. We can't wait to hear about your own stories of adventure. Well, that's not the only thing Capcom has in store for us this July. Fans of Phoenix Wright will have new chapters to explore with the release of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. North American and European future attorneys will finally be able to get their hands on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures and the Great Ace Attorney 2 Resolve, which were previously only available in Japan. You'll travel back in time to the late 19th century Japan and London to play as Ryunosuke Naruhodo, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, in this action-packed prequel.
I think it's 2 games.
Now let's hear more about the story.
I haven't played, I haven't watched, so I'm interested in playing that myself for once.
Welcome to the centre of the world, Great Britain's mighty capital, London.
This country is incredible. I will become a lawyer. I have
to. So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Who are you? Herlock Sholmes. You must have heard of me.
Herlock.
We must solve this case, Naruhodo-san.
Let us engage in the art of deduction, Mr. Naruhodo.
Herlock Sholmes.
Well, what have we here? It would seem the truth is now tantalizingly close.
The defense demands its right to a cross-examination. Objection! Your testimony completely contradicts the facts.
Is he talking?
Objection! My lord, with all due respect, this is an outrage!
I mean, aren't she supposed to be a Japanese transfer or something?
You're the best lawyer in the world!
You probably shouldn't have a British accent in that case. Maybe I just heard him wrong.
We have 10 new cases and 8 mini escapades where you can take on the role of a defense attorney. Now, we all want to see some gameplay, right? Let's take a closer first look at 2 gameplay features new to the franchise in the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles: Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination.
I don't know if I wanna watch this.
Hello, I'm Jonathan, Capcom's marketing brand manager for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
So this is the capital of Great Britain.
The Supreme Court in Whitehall, if you wouldn't mind.
The Capcom team is thrilled to present 2 new gameplay features, Dance of Deduction and Summation Examination, coming to the Ace Attorney series.
While investigating to prove your client's innocence, players will come across conspicuous situations that require further examination with the help of Ryunosuke's legal aid Susato and the brilliance of deduction from Detective Herlock. Herlock will proceed to present his logic and reasoning spectacular.
Why don't you just call him
grandiose
Sherlock?
yet flawed
I mean, he's
series of
public domain,
conjectures.
isn't he? There shouldn't be any problems to just calling him Sherlock.
Ryunosuke and Susato will then discuss to correct the flaws in Herlock's deductions.
Right. So it's
At this point, players will be prompted to search for clues that help identify the errors in the detective's logic and reveal the truth to the mystery.
Yeah, alright, I get it. It's cross-examination, but investigation.
As players present new evidence and observations, Herlock will amend his deductions based on the new information. Upon uncovering the truth, Ryunosuke and Herlock enter into a semi-metaphorical, semi-literal dance that brings them to the conclusion of the dance of deduction.
Right, I get it. So let's move on a bit.
In courtroom battles, players will attempt to convince 6 jurors of the innocence of their client. Their progress will be displayed and represented by 2 scales of justice, one black, representing a guilty verdict, and one white, representing a not guilty verdict.
Objection!
In summation examination, take the stand to face off against the jurors, all of whom provide explanations as to why they've reached their guilty verdict.
And sway to call out the flaws in their work.
Right, so it's cross-examination.
Provide evidence from the court. When you
simple enough.
Literally tip the scales of justice in your favor. Bring each contradiction to light and persuade.
Multiples, we fans alike. Thanks for watching.
It already seems like I have a bunch of games to catch up on. There are some exciting new adventures and titles to look forward to. Well, that's a look at the new premieres from Capcom, but what about esports? Let's close out today's showcase with a few words from 2 of the stars of Capcom Fighters, Rob TV and Vicious. They'll tell us what's been going on with Capcom esports, including updates on the Capcom Pro Tour, Intel World Open, Street Fighter League, and all the other content on Capcom Fighters. Over to you guys.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the Capcom esports presentation for E3 2021. My name is Vicious, commentator for the Capcom Pro Tour as well as Street Fighter League, here with competitive Street Fighter V player and host extraordinaire, Hollywood, Rob TV. What's going on, Rob?
Oh my goodness, Vicious, host extraordinaire. That just sounds beautiful. It has a ring to the camera.
Yikes!
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be all that much interesting
you would
stuff.
to become a successful Street Fighter V player, as well as catching some of the community-focused
really
content that we
what
have
they
on
showed
Capcom
off
Fighters.
at
We have
E3?
No Neutral, the official pre-show of the Capcom Pro Tour. We
a
have
bit
sets where we take players from
stories.
around the world and play off in an exhibition first to 10. Not only that, actually, we do have Street Fighter League that's happened season after season, non-stop action, 6 teams of 3 duke it out in this battle tournament series to see who's definitely excited about that.
100%. I mean, of course, you're.
Well, okay then. I feel that it was a bit, maybe a little bit better than Square Enix. Still very long presentations of each game, not many games. At least there weren't I gave Square Enix a 3, so no, I don't think I can give it a 3.5. I think I stick to 3 with this one as well. So, Capcom 3. What is the score now then? Microsoft, Bethesda together around, I think I gave them a 8 out of 10. Yeah, that sounds right. Square Enix and Capcom both get a 3 out of 10. Nintendo get a 9 out of 10. 9.5, 9. No, yeah, 9. I thought first they were bringing back franchises with new games. which they really weren't, but still a very good presentation from Nintendo. So 9. I don't think Bandai Namco will do anything overly hyper. Maybe something about Digimon. I know they have a couple of games. I'm pretty sure there's a couple Digimon games coming out pretty soon. So that is probably what we hear from Bandai Namco. Well, I see what they say tomorrow. And thank you to the ones that have been watching, and I see you all next time. Goodbye.